Should he get flack for eating a Big Mac? Well, recent zillionaire Mark Zuckerberg and his new bride were spotted on their honeymoon in Italy eating McDonald's. The New York Post reports the newlyweds chowed down while sightseeing in Rome. They also dined at a non-fast food joint in the city's historic quarter, spending $40 on the meal and neglecting to leave a tip. Restaurant staff say they were surprised not only because of the Facebook founder's insane wealth, but because they were accustomed to generous tips from American tourists. So let's discuss in the
Lightning round. Lightning round.
Is it done yet? God. Hey, Dan. Anybody who's ever waited tables in America knows Europeans don't tip. I say good for Zuckerberg for getting some payback.
Amen, sister. And I'll tell you what, I bet that waiter didn't like that.
I got following.
I see what you did there.
Wait,
I see what you did there.
Wait, I don't understand.
He didn't like it. He was mad.
Oh, yeah. No, I think I agree with you there. Yeah.
Some New York Post headline writer right now is being like, damn it, he's already doing it.
Hey, Jedediah, what is the point of eating McDonald's in Rome? Don't they have an Olive Garden or something
As an
there?
Italian American, I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
If you guys have been to Rome, you know that's the place you go where you gain 30 pounds because you've eaten 30 pounds of pasta. This guy went there and ate McDonald's? McDonald's?
Yeah. I
No,
don't-
really? Have you guys
like this when you-
Yes!
No,
I'm an Italiana. McDonald's is not cool.
Yeah.
That is a spicy meatball.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh!
Hey, Anthony, when you're as rich as you or Zuckerberg,
Yes.
do you just not care if people think you're a cheapskate?
No, I care very much so,
No.
and they're not reporting this whole story. He tipped 25%, but it disappeared 3 days later. It's a stock joke.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
See what happens?
All right, well, Bill, let me ask you this. Do you think Zuckerberg was eating on the cheap to try to show investors who were taking a bath on the Facebook IPO that he feels they're paying?
How would he think that would impress investors?
I don't know. It's just a question to stimulate conversation, Bill. I don't really believe it.
I honestly think he doesn't understand tipping because he's unable to read human emotion. And the fact that one leads to a smile, he doesn't understand that.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
You might be right.
It's disgrace.
Yeah. All right, next topic, and I think more fun. Deadspin.com reports that former Red Sox manager and ESPN analyst Terry Francona sent a shirtless picture of himself to a 27-year-old woman. The totally awesome pic seen here shows a 53-year-old poolside working on what looks like a solid base. The woman's boyfriend found it while he was apparently raiding her email. Always a good sign in a relationship, I say. Later, he discovered she'd exchanged a bunch of texts with Francona, who's separated from his wife, and that she had emailed this pic to him before he sent her his. All right, Anthony, Francona's single. For all we know, he had no idea this girl had a boyfriend. He didn't do anything wrong here, right?
This is fantastic. I got to tell you. Boy, I would be throwing stones if I said anything detrimental. I kind of do that kind of thing myself.
Yeah.
Usually the towel's a lot smaller.
Jedediah, let's getting to that sort of. Isn't it disgusting that a guy in his 50s would be flirting with a girl that young?
No, I mean, I only date older men, so you got the wrong
Is that right?
girl on that
All
one.
right.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
didn't find the picture scandalous. I mean,
Yeah, I
this
didn't
wasn't
either.
like
I was just
Anthony
taking a
Weiner
shot at
style or.
Who's he?
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, in his case, it's horrible, but everyone else, it's cool.
Hey, Dan, what do you think of the boyfriend giving this story to Deadspin? Maybe just keep it private?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the thought, but I want to be as humiliated as possible, as quickly as possible. That seems to be the only thing that could have been going through his brain. I thought he looked great in that towel. I'd like to see more, quite frankly.
Girls went through guys' emails and
I don't. Something's got to be going on other than that in order to make you do that.
There's so many clues laying around everywhere now. You got to be so careful.
Why is there all this Red Sox stuff on
Right? Why is ESPN always on? I think it's great that I have the only girlfriend in the world that loves ESPN. This is awesome. Bill, actually, I will say this. I give the boyfriend credit for being honest about the fact that he discovered his girlfriend sent a picture to Francona first.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's the great thing about this entire story. It is for anyone who's never gone on to Deadspin. This is the prototypical Deadspin story. And you go through the whole arc of emotions when you read it. The first thing is, celebrity athlete sex.
Yeah.
And you read it and you're like, what was he thinking? You read a little more, you're like, that's interesting. And by the end of it, you're just sort of like, women. That is Deadspin. That is absolutely Deadspin.
Yeah.
That was a very cogent.
Yes.
All right, time to take a break and find out what cogent means. But more stuff is on the way, so stick around.